My name is Chuck Perry. My role with the Solar Decathlon will be in construction management. That is my background and that is my expertise, and that's where I will assist. The Solar Decathlon is it's an international competition. It's an international student competition, basically to build a home that consumes less energy than it produces, or can produce more energy than it will consume. So in essence, a net zero home. Working with students is really cool, particularly the students from the Department of Technology and Environmental Design, which is where my project is housed in. But these students are very passionate and energetic about this topic of construction and building better buildings and better homes and energy efficiency and green building. And so for me, I like that energy, and I think that energy is a derivative of the department and the passion that kind of is there amongst the faculty and the staff. So when we construct this home, we will definitely keep solar energy in mind, and we'll do that in a lot of different ways. So we have a heating and cooling design team that will be designing our heating and cooling system based on the amount of sunshine that we can harvest and operate that system. We'll be looking at solar gain. The sunshine offers heat, and so how can we use that heat as part of our heating, as part of our daylighting, the actual daylight that comes from the sunshine. And then we also have to think about limited sunshine. So if we get there in France and the sun's not shining for a few days, so we have to design this home and the systems and the controls that are in this home to use as little as energy as possible, but still produce a comfortable building that the lights work and the heating and cooling works and the appliances work. And so absolutely, we're not only looking at the solar gain, but we're also, if you will, modeling the kind of the worst case scenario. So what if the sun doesn't shine? Can we still produce a home that can produce more energy than it uses? Basic common sense told me that we can build a better house if we'll consider some of these strategies. The sunshine offers a resource that we're not tapping into. I mean, if you just think about the heat that comes from the sun, how can we harvest that and use it to offset our heating and cooling? How can we orient the house? How can we place windows in the house in a way that are and these are things that offer they're cost effective. It's just not a lot of extra cost. So, and then if you start to look more at net zero, which is the idea of what the Solar Decathlon is all about, then you're looking at the envelope of the building and how can we build a better envelope. You can harvest all the solar energy you want, but if all that energy that you're consuming is just leaking right out of the building, then you've really wasted your effort. So what must come first is a very efficient building. Efficiency means that, if we're heating air in here, we want to keep this hot air in here. We don't want it to go out there, because what that means, we've got to produce more heating. We've got to use more energy to produce more heating. So so the efficient building comes first. And how can we purchase and use appliances that consume less energy? So, how can we purchase windows that will allow the heat from the sun to come in, but not allow it to go back out again? And so it's all about creating an efficient envelope, and the products that we will bring in from our sponsorship team will do just that and allow us to be successful with our solar gain. Imagine if you didn't have to pay a power bill. So you're going to spend a little more money today to have a zero power bill when you move into your new home, right? So, the goal is you're going to pay a little bit more on the front end, but you're going to have no power bill on the back end. So each month there's going to be savings. The whole concept of building a house and the Solar Decathlon is all about this togetherness, this collection of ideas that will produce a winning Solar Decathlon.